Hello, and welcome to our free monthly information session. In this video, we're going to be talking about the First Home Savings Account. I'm Jacqueline Van Horn, and with me today are Annie Coulierier and Jane Hanforth.
So who qualifies for the first-time home buyer's savings account? First-time home buyer is someone who's between the ages of 18 and 71. They must intend to occupy the home as their principal residence within 1 year of buying or building it. First-time home buyer, defined by CRA, is someone who did not at any time in the calendar year or preceding 4 calendar years live in a qualifying home located in Canada as their principal place of residence that they owned and or their spouse or common law partner owned. New Canadians without a social insurance number also qualify. They can use their temporary tax number. They must have a written agreement to buy or build a qualifying home before October 1st of the year following the year of withdrawal of funds. Contributions can be made in 5 calendar years, and the start of the program begins the date the account is opened. You can contribute a maximum of $8,000 per year for 5 years, with a $40,000 lifetime limit. The maximum amount you can carry over year to year is $8,000, making the maximum contribution in any 1 calendar year $16,000. And just like your RRSP contributions, you get a dollar-for-dollar tax break. So if you contribute $8,000, you get a tax deduction of $8,000. The participation period, as I said, begins once an account is open. You can have the account for a maximum of 15 years. The principal and the interest must be used no later than December 31st after the 15th anniversary. Now, this can be a useful tax strategy even if you're not planning to purchase a home. You can open an account, let it accumulate interest, and then you get to roll $40,000 into your RRSP after 15 years. To avoid deregistration of your FHSA, which would trigger taxes, you're normally required to submit a request to transfer the proceeds on or before the FHSA cessation date. Unlike an RRSP, there is no waiting period before making a withdrawal. You can open an FHSA, get that tax advantage, and take the money out as soon as the following day if you're planning to purchase a home in the near future. Unlike the home buyer's plan, withdrawals do not need to be repaid or wait to withdraw. And both spouses can take advantage of these programs and double their down payment. Now let's talk taxes. Contributions to your FHSA are tax deductible. You have tax-free withdrawals, and there is no tax on the investment gains as long as it's used for the purchase of a home. Accruing interest is why you want to invest your money in an appropriate investment rather than open an FHSA at the bank, because you want to earn on your investments, not have the bank earn on investments and pay you very little to use your money. So what type of investments? If it's very short term, next slide, Annie. What type of investments? If it is very short term, of course, say you're purchasing your home in the very near future, but want to take advantage of that tax deduction for the calendar year, well, then you'd put it into a short-term investment. Otherwise, there are many types of investments you can use. Some of them are mutual funds, stocks, bonds, etc. But let's talk a little bit about segregated funds, which are like mutual funds, but with an insurance wrapper. So if you think of an orange, the investment is in the middle. Like a mutual fund, a managed portfolio fund chosen to match your risk tolerance. The insurance wrapper is like the skin of the orange, and it offers protection. You have the 3 Ps. Your segregated fund will bypass probate, you have privacy, and you have protection from creditors. GIAs, guaranteed interest account, which are very similar to the GICs you get at the bank, but again, they have that same insurance wrapper. There are things not to do with your FHSA. So do not overcontribute. Don't make unrelated withdrawals because you don't get that contribution room back. Don't make spousal contributions. Don't make third-party contributions, and don't make contributions from your RRIF. Now, let's compare the first home savings account and the home buyer's plan. Both are for a first home purchase, and you can combine the two to create a larger down payment. So contribution limits, the FHSA is $40,000. The home buyer's plan is $35,000. Withdrawal limits, the FHSA has no limit. You can withdraw your $40,000 and all the interest it has earned. The home buyer's plan, on the other hand, has a limit of $35,000. Repayment is not required for the FHSA, but repayment is required for the home buyer's plan. You have 15 years to complete the repayment, or it will be added to your taxable income. And you also have no waiting period for withdrawal with your FHSA, and the home buyer's plan, you have to wait 90-day period. So to summarize, FHSA is a great way to save within an investment account for your first home.
Thank you very much, Jane. That was very informative. So thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions, please reach out to the person who shared this video with you, and they would be happy to help you. And please join us next time on March 3rd for a more in-depth look at segregated funds. Thank you.